Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I have no makeup on. We're keeping this video very chill and very casual today. I thought about, well, first let me tell you what we're doing. We are doing a pack with me video I put up on my Instagram account on Monday, which is the day that I am filming this. I asked you guys in my stories if you wanted to see a pack with me video to show you what I am bringing along with me makeup wise this weekend, because Mike and I are going away on just a little getaway trip, and a bunch of you guys said yes. I didn't give you a whole lot of time to actually vote, but the time I did give you guys, you said yes, so you wanted to see it. So like I said, I am filming this on Monday and it is getting uploaded on Sunday, which is the day that we are getting back. So like pretty much every other person in the whole entire world, COVID-19 pretty much messed up all of our plans that we had planned previously for the summertime. We had two trips that we were going to go on. We were going to go to North Carolina with my family, my mom and my dad and my sister and her husband, and then we were going to go to Florida with Mike's brother and his wife, and both of them got canceled. And so we were sitting there couple weeks back and Mike was like, can we just like do something, like just go and do something? And I was like, yes we can. So we booked a hotel in Cincinnati, which is the closest like big city to us, and we're just gonna spend the weekend there and do a bunch of stuff. They have an aquarium there and like a botanical garden with like a butterfly room and tons of delicious restaurants and all of that. So we're just going to hang out and spend the weekend there together, and I am so excited. It'll be just something fun for us to do since we haven't really done pretty much anything fun like that since March, like right before everything shut down. So that was a very long intro. That is what we are going to do today. I have my black little carrying case right here that I always take with me on vacation. This isn't really a vacation, but on trips, with all of my makeup inside. And yeah, if you are interested in hearing what I have in this big old honking suitcase and what makeup I'm taking on our little weekend getaway, then let's go ahead and get started. So I thought about doing my makeup and getting all cute for this video, and then I decided I'm just legitimately going to sit down and pack my makeup. Like I am packing it right now on Monday, and it's going to sit here all week until we leave on Friday. So I'm like actually really packing my makeup for the trip. I'm not like fake packing it or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, in real life, I would sit down and I would pack my makeup and I wouldn't get all gussied up and cute. So that is why we are makeup-less today. I hope you guys are okay with that. I just wanted it to be really chill and just like we're two friends hanging out, packing for a trip together. I am well aware that this is going to be way too much makeup for a 3-day trip. We are leaving Friday, we're coming back Sunday. So not hypothetically, so in actuality, I'm really only doing my makeup away from my home twice, because I'm going to do it at home Friday before we leave, and I'll wake up Saturday and then wake up Sunday and do my makeup. So this is way too much makeup for that little amount of time. But I am a notorious overpacker for everything, like makeup, skincare, clothes, everything, shoes. I overpack everything. And Mike is always like, you don't need all of that. And I'm like, but what if I do? What if I do? But we are not going to be that far from home, and we are not going to be gone very long at all. So I limited myself to 1 or 2, mostly 2 in a lot of these categories, products and options for myself, because I know I don't need a ton of things with me, but like I actually am one of those people, I really do not enjoy packing at all. It stresses me out. I'm always like, well, what if I need this? And then I can't bring this, I don't have room, but what, I need it. So it stresses me out. I really don't like to pack, but I picked some goodies that I think will go well, and yeah, we're just gonna go through them. I literally already said this. This is like intro 2. Okay, let's actually get started now. Sorry guys. So first up, for primers, I'm going to pack the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Primer. I love this. It is such a really hydrating primer that I know will sit well under the 2 foundations that I'm going to pack. It is that time of year where it is starting to cool down a little bit. I think the highs both days we're gone are going to be in like the mid to upper 60s. So my skin is getting drier, so I definitely need this extra moisture. And then I also am taking the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Priming Base. I never can remember this name, but this is a really good pore filling primer. So I'll get the hydration with the ColourPop one. I'll put this in my T-zone for pore filling, and it'll be a dynamite combination. Then for foundation, I have two. I don't want to bring two, but I'm gonna bring two. So I'm gonna bring my YSL All Hours foundation and then my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I just genuinely love both of these, and both of these last a really long time on my skin. And since we're going to be out like at an aquarium and doing all sorts of stuff, going to restaurants and stuff, we're going to have our masks on and off pretty much all day Saturday and for the most part on Sunday. So I want to bring both of these because this I know wears really well under a mask, and this one just wears well in general. So I assume it will wear well under a mask as well. So those are the two foundations that I'm taking. For concealer, again, I'm bringing two. I know I don't need two, but I'm bringing two. I'm bringing the new to me Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I just got this in the mail at the end of last week, so I've only used it twice and I've really liked it both times that I've used it. I have the shade 1, so the lightest one that they have available, and I really genuinely like this. So far, like I said, I've only used it a couple times, but just in case it's not like color matching well, because it is a little dark and a little yellow for me, I am going to go ahead and bring my Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue concealer, just because it is lighter, so I can brighten this up if I need to with this foundation, especially because it's pretty light on me. So that's the main reason I'm bringing both. I love this concealer so much, and this one I think it's going to become a favorite because it is really good so far. Then for powder, I'm bringing like 1.5 because I have my Maybelline Fit Me powder because it is just such good powder. I love it so much. But I am also bringing my Hourglass powder, mainly for under my eyes, because this is like the least drying powder that I have. So I'm just bringing this really for my under my eyes, and then this for the rest of my face. Oh, one more powder. Sorry, I'm bringing my Essence Brighten Up just because this is such a good brightening powder. I love to use this after I have my bronzer, blush, everything on. I put it under my eyes and my T-zone and under my contour to just really brighten everything up like it says. And I really genuinely don't think I could do my makeup without this powder. I don't talk about it a whole ton, I don't feel like, but it is so good. This is the second one that I have gone through, and I'm gonna need a new one very soon. This is such a good finishing powder. For bronzer, I am packing my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I literally have been obsessed with this bronzer. Obsessed. I've been using it nonstop, I feel like the past like 2 or 3 weeks. And since this has a little bit of a luminosity, in case I want a more mattifying bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Fenty Into Sun one because this is matte. So that way I have options. I don't need options, I really don't. I could just bring this one. And honestly, realistically, I probably will only use this one, but this is small, it's not going to take up a lot of room, so I'm just going to bring it just in case. This is how my mind works, just in case I need it, you know? For brows, I'm bringing 2 options as well. I'm bringing the Ilia Essential Brow Gel. I just love this. It makes my brows look so natural and just fluffy and beautiful, and I love that brow gel. And then just in case I want to fill it in a little bit more, because when I do a little bit more dramatic eye looks, I like to have a little bit more structure to my brows, because I just think it frames the eye look and frames my face better when I have more going on with my eyes. So for that, I brought my Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pen and the Beauty Crop BFF Full Coverage Brow Gel Mascara stuff, literally because I am still trying to use these up. How many videos have I said that in? I feel like the last like 3 months I have been saying I've been trying to use these up, but it's because I'm not doing my makeup very often, so that's why. And I am so close to finishing this. Like, that's all I got left. Can you even see that? That little tiny note. I'm really close to being done with this. I think that if I take it this weekend and use it, this will be done. And this is almost done as well. Thank goodness, because I've been trying for a really long time to finish those suckers up. I'm taking my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly and my NYX Glitter Primer because I literally cannot do my eye looks without these at all. And I'm also taking my Color Switch Brush Cleaner because I use this every time I do my eye looks as well. Oh, and then also for mascara, you guys probably could guess, I'm taking my Grande Mascara Lash Boosting Formula. I just love this mascara so much, and I am really close to finishing this tube. I think if I just keep using only this mascara for the next week or 2, it'll be gone. It's getting old. I probably should replace it anyways, even though it's not fully gone, but I'm gonna use it a little while longer. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit longer out of it before I replace it. So for the last couple things I wanna talk about, blush, highlight, and eyeshadow, I kept these for last because I wanted to like explain myself. I should just bring one option of all of these. However, I have 2 in each because I really like to not necessarily match my makeup to my outfits, but I definitely like them to go together and coordinate and correspond together. So I needed to bring options because I haven't picked out what clothes I'm packing for this trip yet because it's Monday and we're not leaving until Friday. So I have quite a few days to get that packed. And the only reason that I am being proactive in packing my makeup so early is because I wanted to film it and I really don't have many other days throughout the week to film this for you. The only other night that I could have filmed it is Thursday, and then that didn't give me a lot of time to edit it and get it up for you guys by Sunday. So, not that you guys care. But anyways, so I wanted to bring options because I don't know what clothes I am packing. So I am bringing these two eyeshadow palettes, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance and then the Natasha Denona Glam palette. The Modern Renaissance palette because it is a really warm tone palette. So that way any warm tone looks that I would possibly want to make, I can get out of this palette, and it's got a bunch of really pretty shimmers to it. And then you guys know that the Glam palette is pretty cool tone. So that way I have a warm tone option and a cool tone option. That way it doesn't matter what clothes I pack, it'll go with that. I kind of kept that in mind for blush. So the first blush I'm taking is the Almar Cosmetics, their Colorette Blush Trio, and I'm taking the medium trio. This has 3 great options for me, like a more peachy, a darker peachy, and a more berry tone. And since none of these 3 are like a pink tone, in case I would want that, I'm going to take my Lancome Blush Subtil in the shade Sheer Amorose, because it is like the perfect, just beautiful baby pink, light pink blush that is a perfect flush to your cheeks. And then also keeping with like the cool tone and warm toned theme with the eyeshadow palettes, I have these 2 highlights. So we have the Jouer Molten Glow highlight, and this would be my warm tone highlight that would go with the Modern Renaissance palette and any looks that I would make with that. And then we also have the Juvia's Place, the Tribe Volume 3, and this would go with any of the cool tone looks that I would want to make with the Glam palette. So that was it, you guys. That was all of the makeup that I am planning on packing and taking with me for this upcoming weekend for Mike and I's little getaway. But the weekend that just happened by the time you are seeing this video. I hope this was fun for you to watch. I hope it was entertaining and you liked it. I had a couple people message me when I put that poll on Instagram and say you could do a follow-up video to show what you actually used on your trip and what you packed versus what you actually used, which I think is a really, really great idea if I was going on like a longer trip, because I definitely tend to pack more makeup on longer trips. But since this is just a weekend getaway, it's a couple days, I really tried to limit what I packed. So I really do think I will use all of this makeup, if that makes sense. So in the future, whenever we can travel again, who knows when that will be, I love that idea to do like a pack with me and then a follow-up of what did I actually use. Like I know I overpacked, but what did I use? You know what I mean? So I will tuck that in my back pocket and keep that in mind for the future when I go on a trip, whatever that is. Don't forget that I upload for you guys every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. The more people that thumbs up my video, then the more people can see it and my channel can grow, which I would absolutely love for that to happen. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.